Oh, yeah, and then
watched,
then the best. No, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
You good? No, you good.
No, please, dude. Be my guest.
I was just quickly gonna say I put on the Miley and Pete Davidson.
Yes, that's
thing
what I was gonna say.
Like,
I watched that too.
We wanted a countdown, but the fucking broadcast was behind, and we're like waiting, and we're like, oh, we got like a minute and a half left, and someone lights a firework off in our neighborhood, and then I look at my phone, I'm like, we fucking missed it.
No way.
It just killed the vibe on everything. We kind of like watched a few people light fireworks in my neighborhood, and then we're like, all right, later.
I went to bed at 11, and then Kelsey woke me up at midnight, and I was like, she's like, Happy New Year. I was like, yeah, for sure. But I did watch the Miley Pete thing. It wasn't actually, I mean, it wasn't bad. I don't know, better than the other ones, I thought. Pete Davidson is funny, like, I think. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
it's really easy to be corny in those scenarios, and he seems to keep it real.
Most New Year's Eve things are stupid. Did you see buddy Andy Cohen on the CNN? So I caught like a glimpse of it because I was just looking for something to just put on in the background. It's Andy Cohen and goddamn it, who's the famous CNN anchor?
Anderson Cooper?
Yes, Anderson Cooper. And like this dude Andy Cohen is like progressively wasted, and him and Andy Cohen tries to like make a subtle. He's like, "Oh, I'm really feeling that the little snack we had earlier." Andy Cohen's like, "Snack? Don't you mean the shots we took?" And then he's like, "Look at him, he's hungry. Yeah, go ahead, eat your baby food. Show him your baby food." And then Anderson Cooper's like, "Oh well, he pulls out like a packet of applesauce, and he's like, "This is what I'm eating because I haven't eaten, and we got to be on air all night." And he's like eating this fucking applesauce through a tube. And by the end of it, this dude Andy Cohen has this fucking meltdown. He's just like wasted, being like, "And our fucking Mayor de Blasio," just going off. And Anderson Cooper's just grabbing him like, "Hey man, shut the fuck up."
I'm just looking this up on Google right now. Andy Cohen spoke out after a stupid and drunk NYE rant live on air.
Yeah.
Andy Cohen regrets one New Year's Eve dig, CNN says.
Tell us something, Andy.
Watching Mayor de Blasio
Oh, don't go on a rant.
do his
Don't go on a rant.
victory lap dance
Don't.
after 4 years of the
This is how you
crappiest
want to start the
term
new year.
as the mayor of New York. The
That's how
only
you wanna
thing
start the new
that
year?
Democrats and Republicans can
That's
agree
how-
on
I mean,
is
this is
what
how-
a horrible mayor
is
he
how
has
he-
been.
Wow.
So, sayonara, sucker.
It was you on the Moment House show.
Yeah, literally. That's how I thought I was on the Moment House show.